I started today with robusta as usual, and this one I accidentally ground it at setting 5 instead of setting 0, so I re-ground it at setting 0, and went off fine. So still pulling a little bit, as you can see, it's pulling to the left. So I decided to take a look at the shower screens. So I played around with tightening and loosening the nut on the screw on the shower screen to see if that had any effect. And it was difficult to tell in the side-by-sides. Like in this case, it looked like loosening it by a quarter turn was an improvement, but I'm not so sure. So I pulled some shots and they don't seem to agree with that. Pulled a nice shot for my wife's coffee, and what I like about pulling these shots is I can pull a little bit longer of a shot because it's going into milk, and it gives me a chance to do something a little bit different. So I ground this coffee a little finer than normal, and this shot was a lot more centered, but I didn't take any measurements on it. Then I pulled a regular shot using the right grind setting and something. It came out a little more centered, and the screw is loosened a little bit. But as the shot progressed, it tended to the left, and it's hard in this current profile to bring the flow down to very low. Otherwise, it seems to make this problem worse. So the shower screen or the dispersion screen doesn't seem to be working well at low flow rates. When looking at the puck on the right side, you'll see kind of like a water line, and because it was channeling from the right side, so it's a much lighter color. And then I pulled a staccato shot, but I went finer on the grind, and that was definitely the right thing to do because the shot came out a bit more even. It's still, it'll start on the right and then pull to the left. And this one, there's a little bit of a donut in the center, as you can kind of see before it gets covered up. Usually the cone will hide a lot of what's going on in the center of the puck, which was the nice thing about a lever machine and doing some pressure pulsing. It still pulls a little bit over, but it had a nice amber color. Afterwards, there is a spot in the middle, as I could see in the video, and some spots on the side. This is not coffee. This is from olives that I'm curing right now. So I use a lye and water, and it sucks out all the not good stuff. So I just thought I'd throw that in there because it looked like coffee. I took some ground distributions for a little experiment that I'm running about sifting and how that affects particles. And that was it.